Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be on lesson 2, learning our left-hand notes. We're going to be learning C, D, E, F, and G. So let's take a look at the piano and see where to put your hand. As you remember, the middle C can be found on an acoustic piano. You're going to see the name of your piano right in about the center of the piano. And then there are going to be 2 black keys, and then the key that is just to the left of it. That is your middle C. Now what you're going to do to find the left hand position is you're going to go down 7 notes. So let's do it. Here's C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. So you're going to put your hand right here. You're going to play the C with your pinky, the D with your ring finger, E with your middle finger, F with your second finger or index finger, and G with your thumb or your first finger, okay? So it'll be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? C, D, E, F, G. Now go down and say the notes. G, F, E, D, C. Okay? Now, practice that a couple times, and then we're going to go up to our music and start looking at what the notes look like. Okay? Okay, now that we went over the hand position on the piano, we're going to briefly go over the names of the notes so that you have something to practice with. Okay? This is just a reminder up here where you put your hand on the keyboard. There's a little small illustration. Then over here we have your bass clef sign. It looks like a sideways smiley or maybe like an ear or something. The 2 dots surround the second line, which is your F note right there, F. So let's go over your notes. Second to the bottom space note is C. That is going to be the lowest note right now that you know, C. The middle line note is D. Okay, middle line note is D. The second to the space note from the top is E. F is your second line note, and G is your top space note. Okay, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay, here is the keyboard, a little legend to remind you where the notes are at. C, D, E, F, and G. They're in the same exact order as a right hand, but you're just playing it with your left hand, and it's notated differently. It is written on the sheet music differently. These are their positions. As you can see, we start off with G, F, E, D, C. C is your lowest, G is your highest left-hand note right now. G, F, E, D, C. C, D, E, F, G. C, D, E, F, G. G, F, E, D, C. C, D, E, F, G. Now, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to play it so that you can hear what the notes sound like when you're doing it. Okay? Let's do it together. G, F, E, D, C. G, F, E, D, C. Now this row, the middle row, I'm going to pan down to my hand, and you can follow my hand while you're doing it. Ready? C, D, E, F, G. C, D, E, F, G. Now let's go back up to the music, and let's play the last hand together. G, F, E, D, C. C, D, E, F, G. Now go ahead and pause the video and practice the notes yourself and see how well you do, and we'll get to the next page. Okay, on the left hand we have space notes and we have line notes. We have 3 space notes and 2 line notes. Let's go ahead and review them. The space notes are going to be C, which is the second space to the bottom, E, which is the second space to the top, and G, which is the top space note. Let's go through and see how well you do saying the names of the notes. C, E, G, E, C, E, G, E, G, E, C. How did you do? All right, now let's go to the line notes. We have only 2 of them. D, which is the middle line note, and F, which is the second to the top line note. D, F, F, D, D, F, D, F, D. All right, now here's a mixture of everything. Ready? C, E, D, F, E, G, E, F, D, E, C. G, E, F, D, E, C, E, D, F, E, G. And the last one, C, C, D, D, E, E, F, F, G, and G. So quiz yourself and see how you do, and then now let's go ahead and play it. Now I have my hand on the position on the piano, and now we're going to go through and play exactly what we just read so you can hear what it sounds like. Ready? First line, C, E, G, E, C, E, G, E, G, E, C. All right, the second line, the line notes, D and F. D, F, D, F, F, D, D, F, D, F, D. All right, the third and fourth lines is a mixture. Let's go over that. Ready? C, E, D, F, E, G, E, F, D, E, C. G, E, F, D, E, C, E, D, F, E, G. All right, and the last line. C, C, D, D, E, E, F, F, G, G. Now go ahead and take the time to review this page, practice it until you feel super comfortable, and then I'm going to show you a quick song on the next video that you can play. Have fun!